Hey there, and thanks for watching 10 Minute Vegan. I am super excited to share this recipe with you today, not only because it's awesome, but because we're shooting this episode, the very first one for 10 Minute Vegan, here in our New York City apartment. I'm super excited about this recipe, which I picked up visiting Kezia, Jauron and Gary Smith of Evolotus PR. While visiting them in Los Angeles, we also got to meet their wonderful dogs, Frederick and Douglass, whom they rescued from the Beagle Freedom Project, an awesome project you should definitely check out. These vegan deviled eggs are just fantastic. I remember as I bit into the first one that I was reminded of my grandmother, who used to always make deviled eggs for every family event. It's been a really long time since I had that experience, and so when I did, I found myself taken back, flooded with memories, and so I'm really excited to share that recipe with you today. For this recipe, you're going to need about 2 cups of your favorite milk substitute, 2 teaspoons of Agar Agar powder, about 1 1/4 teaspoons of black salt, also known as kala namak, a half a block of a 15-ounce block of tofu, 2 tablespoons of your favorite vegan mayonnaise, today I'm using Vegenaise, 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 1/2 teaspoons of mustard, and a half teaspoon of turmeric. You'll also need a cupcake pan or these great egg molds you can find online. So we're going to want to bring this 2 cups of milk, the 2 teaspoons of Agar Agar powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of the black salt to a boil over the stove and stir. And we'll go ahead and stir that while we bring it to a boil. There it goes, and you can see it starting to roll over into the middle there. That's what we want to see. And it'll start to come up in the pan and you're done. So once you see it do like it's doing right now, you've got it to the right point. So we're going to go ahead and pour this into our egg molds. Now that we've got what will serve as our egg whites heated and ready to the point that we can go ahead and pour them in the egg molds, we're going to do so. You can see these great egg molds we have. You just want to fill up each one to the rim. If you're using a cupcake pan, you can just fill them up to the about 2/3 of the way full. And what we'll do next is we'll actually put these in the fridge. We'll let these set for about 30 minutes while we quickly prepare our filling and have that ready. Definitely recommend doing this over a tin of some kind or a towel so that you catch any spills that might show up. I'm going to put those in the fridge and let them set. Next, we're going to combine our remaining ingredients to create the filling for the deviled eggs. We're going to start by adding our tofu to the food processor, our vegan mayo substitute, in this case Vegenaise. I'm using 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. And this is 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric. And we're going to add the remaining black salt that we have, the kala namak, and we're going to process this until it's smooth. We're going to blend in our 1 teaspoon of mustard. Let's take a look at that. You can see it's nice and smooth. It has just about the exact same consistency as egg yolk would in deviled eggs. Next, we're going to load up a Ziploc bag to act as a pastry bag. So what we'll do is we'll fill this, we'll seal it up, and then we'll cut off a corner that allows us to squeeze this filling into the eggs as we pull them out. It's been just about 25 minutes, and I checked the deviled eggs in the fridge, and they all actually have set already, so I pulled them. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make sure that they're loose in the molds. If you're using a cupcake pan, you can just slide a butter knife right around the edge just to make sure. So I'm just right now cutting out a little hole in each one to put in the filling, and then we'll go ahead and fill these deviled eggs right up. What we're going to do is use our improvised pastry bag, and we're going to fill each one of those holes with enough of the filling. You just basically cut the corner off there. You spin that around. You fill up each one just enough. All right, now that we have them all filled up, we'll sprinkle each one with just a little bit of paprika. And there you go, deviled eggs without the eggs. I want to thank Kezia, Jauron, and Gary Smith of Evolotus for having us to their house and sharing with us this wonderful recipe. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of 10 Minute Vegan. Thanks for watching. Stop by and see us anytime at facebook.com/10minutevegan, twitter.com/10minutevegan, or on our website at 10minutevegan.com. You can also find us on iTunes, so stop by, subscribe, rate the show, and tell some friends. And until the next time, here's to mindful eating. Thanks.